Hey y'all. Okay, as promised, I'm back, and I wanted to kind of touch base on narcissism. Now, I want to make it perfectly clear I am not an expert on narcissistic behavior, narcissistic personality, or anything like that. There are hundreds of thousands of videos that you can go and look up narcissistic abuse and things like that for yourself on YouTube. Wikipedia and things like that. So I have done a lot of research. And the reason I began to research narcissism is because I found that I have been a victim of narcissistic abuse for many years. And I hate to use that word narcissistic abuse because it sounds so victimizing. And in the beginning, it was very victimizing, but it has become part of who I am, and it has empowered me. And so if God can set me free and empower me, then I want to help other people find enlightenment and empowerment and free themselves as well. Okay? Because these narcs have been running this world for far too long, and I'm about tired of it. So let me explain to you my experience, because I can't give you factual personality traits, okay? I can just tell you about the people that I've dealt with, the research that I've done, what I've learned, and what is true to me in my life, okay? There are two different kinds of narcissists, from what I understand. And there are two that I've dealt with, two different types. There is the covert narcissist, who is the sneaky one. That's the one who does manipulative shit and then turns around and blames it on you. Okay? That's the one that plays word salad, and they're the people who piss you off, poke at you, poke, and then when you go boof, they go, see, I told you she was crazy. They're always victimizing themselves, okay? They make us out to be the bully. Then you have the overt narcissist, who does not give a damn whether you know or not. And I know you know these people. Most of us work for these kind of people. They're the kind of people that don't give a shit. They'll wipe their feet on your forehead, spit on you on their way into the building, and you are the person who helped them build the building that they're walking into. They have no use for you. They have no respect for you. They don't even see you as human. So please understand. There is no negotiating. You can't negotiate with an overt narcissist. They don't give a shit. And there's nothing you can do or say to change that. That's what drives you nuts. Okay? So those are the two types of narcissists. So I will give you an example of an overt male narcissist. This is the type of man who will tell you in the beginning you're special. He only feels that way about you. Never met anybody like you in my life. You make me feel special. You make me feel this. You make me want to be a better man. Okay? Once he's got you under his thumb and you're enthralled, which usually doesn't take very long at all because they're good. They know exactly what you want to hear because they've listened to everything you've said so that they can play it back to you. Okay? Once he got you, he don't care. That's that dude that tell you, I got 2 chicks down the street and I'll be back when I get back. And I'm going down the street to see one of those chicks. And you sit there and wait for him. Because in the back of your mind, you believe that you're special enough to change him. And he knows that. And that's how he keeps you hooked. Every time he goes down the street to that other woman's house, he tells her the same thing he's telling you. And the two of you know about each other. He doesn't care because he's getting exactly what he wants. And as long as you continue to let him play that game, he will. The minute you buck and start to question him, or get uncomfortable with the situation or say, I'm not doing this anymore, he will drop you like a hot potato. Didn't I tell you yesterday? They latch on, slurp, slurp, and then drop your dead carcass when they're finished with you. So he doesn't care. And the reason he doesn't care is because he's not human. Okay? So let me make it very clear. This is not you. Excuse me. This is not you. This is not a lack of anything in you. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make you stupid. It doesn't make you dumb. It doesn't make you unworthy. Okay? What it makes you is an empath. It makes you somebody who believes the best in everybody because you are such a good person. Sweetheart, everybody is not like you. Okay? Everybody doesn't have a good heart like you. And I know it's hard for you to understand because you don't know anything other than the good heart that you have. That guy doesn't care. And the reason he doesn't care is because he doesn't have the ability to emote. He doesn't feel anything. When he's telling you he loves you, that's something somebody else told him. When he says, you're special, my life is blah, blah, blah because of you, that's something somebody said to him. He's not able to come up with those sweet, sentimental compliments for you. He doesn't have that part of the personality, the humanity that most of us have. They don't have that. And the beautiful things that you say to him, he goes and repeats to that other woman. That's how that works. And he's overt. He don't care. He'll tell you, yeah, I told her that. What? And because he has made you feel like he's the best thing that ever happened to you, you latch onto him and refuse to let go. Because at some point you start to think, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't he want me? And we hang on for that. We hang on because we know that we're valuable. And he knows we're valuable. But he doesn't want you to know you're valuable. He doesn't want you to stand up in that. So what they do is they beat you down. After they lift you up and make you feel like the most special woman in the world, then they start to slowly unstack that wall of confidence that they built in you. That's the same guy that called you beautiful one day and an ugly bitch the next. That dude. Yo, baby, can I get your phone number? You got to be one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in the world. And then you say, no, fuck you, bitch. That dude. That's an overt narcissist. Perfect example. Now, when it comes to women, it's a little bit different. You got to watch these hookers. Okay? Because we as women have a label, a title that has been put on us of nurturer. Most people believe that women are less likely to be cutthroat because of the nurturing gene that's naturally put in us. These women who are overt narcissists are even worse. These are the Beyoncés. Okay? I don't care. Y'all don't have to like me. If you don't like it, click off. It's my channel. I'll do what I want to do. Okay? That girl ain't got nobody's best interest at heart but her own. Name what? One of you guys, name something that bitch has done for you personally. Don't worry. I'll wait. Didn't think so. Okay? That's narcissism. Anytime you take your own child and put her out on the stage because you're getting too far gone out there, too old to be doing what you're supposed to do or used to do, you putting her out there to do what you're supposed to do. That's narcissism. That's pimping. 101, pimping. Don't believe that girl had that baby for no reason. As soon as they figured out that child had an inch of talent in her, they put that ass on that stage That's narcissism. And Jay-Z is the biggest narcissist of the whole family, okay? And the mama. Ooh, watch that hooker. I'm just saying, that's narcissism. Perfect example. Another female narcissist, Oprah Winfrey. Doesn't give two pennies about anybody, but she'll make it look like she cares about other people because it feeds her ego. That's what helps her sleep at night. You can't kill innocent people and then come back and give away books under the seat. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. That doesn't make up for it. You still have a price to pay, lady. Hope you know that. But anyway, moving on. Narcissists, females in your neighborhood look like this. That's the chick down the street that has 3 children by 3 different men, and all 3 of them pick their children up on the same day and have no problem with each other. And she's probably having sex with all 3 of them at the same time. And she's telling each one of these men that he's the one. The only reason I deal with him is because I have children. He's violent. He'll hurt me if I leave him, if I take his child. Those are the types of things that female narcissists, overt narcissists, do. They put men in danger. They manipulate men into believing that they are the cat's meow. And what happens is they come in and they cause separation between any woman and that man. If any woman has good intentions for that man, his mother, his sisters, his cousins, his exes, his baby mama, his whatever, she's going to cause problems because I can't have you telling him the truth about me. That's what a female narcissist does. She causes separation. And didn't I tell you that that's demonic oppression? That demon of separation, that demon of destruction, that's who she is, Jezebel. And she don't give a shit. A female narcissist, an overt narcissist, is that one that tells you, yeah, I'm sleeping with 2 married men, but shit, they paying all my bills. And she sees absolutely nothing wrong with that because her bills are being paid. In her mind, that's a job. You're not a human being, sir. You're a paycheck. And the minute you stop paying those dues, she's going to stop loving you. Be careful what you tell these women because they will use what you tell them in pillow talk against you. And they will extort money from you. And it's not always big Hollywood people being extorted. People in the hood get extorted too for certain things. So be careful. And they're slick. They don't care. They have no care in the world whatsoever when it comes to you. You're just an energy supply. And the minute you stop supplying what they need, they discard you. Okay? So that's what narcissism is. And that's what they look like. That's that dude, hey baby, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then the minute you say no, you're a funky bitch. That's an overt male narcissist. A female overt narcissist is the one who has 2 dudes sleeping with. Why? Would you sleep with a 70-year-old man? Don't tell me you're attracted to him. I'm almost 60 years old, and I'm not attracted to a 70-year-old. So how in the world is a 25-year-old woman attracted to a 70-year-old man? She's not attracted to him, and an overt narcissist will tell you, I don't want nothing from him but his money, girl. He ain't doing shit for me but paying my bills. That's an overt narcissist. And they have no emotion. They don't care. You can sit down and talk to them. You can try to beg them. You can try to reason with them. They don't care. And the reason they don't care is because they cannot feel. And they laugh at you for being sensitive because they don't understand it. If you've ever cried over somebody and they just sat there and watched you cry, that's an overt narcissist. Okay, so that's just the beginning. I just kind of wanted to explain what they look like and how to readily identify these people. That way you can avoid them at all costs. Don't even try. What's the point? We live in a world full of people who want to love you. We live in a world full of people who have been hurt and don't want to be hurt again, that would be loyal to you. These narcissists, let them link up with each other. A lot of times they won't link up with each other because they know that's an empty relationship. How do you put two people together and neither one of them can emote? Neither one of them has any kind of emotions whatsoever. They can't feel shit. Who they gonna feed off of? Children. They go and have babies so they can feed off of them. That's what narcissists do. I know it sounds horrible, but that's what they do. I have heard stories where a narcissistic woman had one child and that child was sick. So in order for her to help the sick child, she gave birth to another baby. That's narcissistic. You don't have another child to save one child. And it turned out that new baby she had couldn't even donate the part that child needed to survive. So she lost that child anyway. And didn't feel shit. Didn't feel anything about it. In her mind, at the end of her story, she said, well, I did the best that I could do. I did what I could do. Never worried about, maybe I could get on my knees and pray about it. Maybe the Lord will send me a miracle. No. She said, I did what I could do. That's a narcissist for you. So anyhow, I just kind of wanted to identify the first, the first couple of types of narcissists. And we'll keep going down this road. I'll keep trying to, explain to you what I know and how I understand it. And then hopefully you get an understanding. We put these people in their place. So I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.